The most common problem we see with the ACT for dyslexic students is fatigue. It's a grueling test, and most dyslexic students take it with extended time, so it's an even longer day. While most of our dyslexic students have learned great skills for improving their reading, it's difficult to apply what you've learned over several hours at a time. Be sensitive to burning out and take mini breaks along the way to help keep yourself fresh. The English test is usually the most difficult for dyslexic students, at least initially. The rules are hard to learn, and since reading is challenging for them, they don't tend to practice reading much. The best way to pick up grammar rules and get the right feel for word usage. The good news is that practice helps a lot, and students who put in the time can improve their scores substantially. The English test is very predictable, and once you've got the hang of it, it's easy. Beware of then versus than questions on the English. It's hard for students who aren't dyslexic to get these right. Just be sure what you read in your head is actually on the page. Break down math word problems into small chunks so you don't get lost in a sea of words. Underline or list out critical pieces. Avoid trap answers on the reading test when you can. Traps typically include words or phrases taken directly from the passage, whereas paraphrased answer choices tend to be right. The trap answers are included to be tempting to students who struggle with comprehension, but may recognize a word or words used in the passage. On the science test, try not to waste too much time on reading the passages. Focus on the questions, graphs, and tables, and read only when you have to. Just remember to take your time and try not to succumb to the pressure of the clock, especially on the reading test. You're usually better off doing all you can to get the questions you really try right. If you don't finish and have to randomly guess on some questions, don't worry about it. If most of the questions you answered are correct, you'll still have a great score.